Hello, I'm Captain Stanford. It's Texas Fishing Tips. It's your weekly fishing. This week we've been catching fish back behind Shamrock, all up behind the Mustang Island, these East Flats. But you got to get back up in these islands, back in this real shallow water, and fishing these cuts, Plato cut, any of these down through here. Mullet's been working real good if you can find them. Shrimp and a popping cork is the best. You've been catching trout and reds, both, a few black drum. Another good spot, if you want to fish for the big black drum, get you some shrimp. These frozen shrimp will work, and go up here at Ingleside and by the Navy base, either the other side or by the Navy base itself, anywhere down through this channel. And we've been catching really big black drum. They're fun to catch, but you've got to turn them loose. Another good spot, we've been catching some nice reds out here in front of Dagger Island and behind Dagger Island. After these winds, it's made it real muddy. After some of these winds, it's really chocolate. We've been using Berkeley Gulp 3-inch white shrimp has worked the best under a popping cork, and you're going to have to go slow. We're catching some trout back here behind on the ICW back here in the back, but you got to watch out where the dredging material and the dredging pipes and all that fun stuff is. We're still catching some nice fish along the shrimp channel from Aransas Pass all the way down to Port A, all the way down. We're catching some flounder right in here. We're catching some trout. Some of these cuts down through here and some redfish is you just have to bounce off that bank, and most of them are on this north bank is where they're going to be at. South Bay, we're still catching some reds, but it's usually an outgoing tide, north wind combination. And speaking of that, this is a great time to go out in your boat and find those deep holes. We got the north wind blowing all that tide out, and it's making the water levels very, very low. And you got to be careful, but in that instance, you go back out there and look, and you can find the places where the fish hold, and it will concentrate them more in these channels and things like this. And it's really a great spot and a great time to go do it. Another good spot is out here at Hog Island, either the back side or the front side of Hog Island Hole. It's been working really well, but you have to sit back and throw into the potholes and just wait on the redfish to come to you. Another good spot right now, this deeper water and this cold wind, is over at the jetties. We're still catching some reds, some big black drum, and a few trout mixed in on the north end of that north jetty. But the main thing we've been using is mullet if you can find them, or live shrimp. It works very good. Dead shrimp is working too. Out here by the Phenodocks, we're still catching really nice reds. And this may be the only place to be in that north wind blowing real hard. This is one of the only places you can fish if you just got to go fishing that day. Another good spot we've been catching some is out here backside of Mud Island behind the island. Now you have to set up and just sit down and wait for the reds to come to you. You can't really get over top of them because we've been spooking them quite a bit. There's some black drum and a few reds in this cut right back in here on Blind Path. Over here by Paul's Mott, we're still catching some reds, some black drum along this backside on this backside of this island. But be careful for the duck hunters. If you go early in the morning, you're probably going to be encountering some duck hunters. If you just wait till 9 or 10 o'clock in the morning, catch more fish. You don't have to get up as early, and you don't have to disturb the duck hunters as bad. Another good spot is back in Carlos Bay and Cedar Reef, all the way down the intercoast in this way, all the way out in the San Antonio Bay. They've been working really good for some nice trout on white grub. All right, now switching over to Copano Bay. Be careful, there's construction going on over here. They're building that new bridge. But another good spot. The north wind blows. It's a good protected spot. This bank right in here for some trout. Another good spot is this over in Lap Reef. And if you get over here in Turtle Pen Cove and Turtle Shell Point, you'll find some trout, a few reds in there, but you have to go slow. You use popping cork and shrimp is the best, but if you want to do the artificials, you do, but go with an 1/8 ounce or even a 1/16 ounce jig head. And I've been doing better on white than any other color. Congratulations to Larry Helms. He is our tackle t-shirt winner this week. And don't forget to register for our Power Pole giveaway brought to you by Gulf Coast Marine and Texas Fishing Tips. I'm Captain Stanford. Thank you for watching.